Hello, girl. What up? I am your Empress Divine Miss Tasha Turner herself. Welcome to Queendom Come.
Hello.
Oh, I'm gonna turn this volume down. I hear that. I hear that little delay there. So if you type anything in the live stream, know that there is a delay. But this is another one of my little trials that I have going on with my channel. I'm just exploring a few things and seeing if y'all like them. This is called "What Makes You the One," and I'm doing divine feminine, divine masculine, then all 12 of the signs. Asking what makes you the one, what makes you the top choice, what makes you the number one pick, what makes you the first round draft pick, what makes this person want you over anybody else. And if you have a person in mind, then cool, keep that person in mind because that's what we're talking about. If you don't have anyone in mind, then you can still watch. It could just be maybe somebody who is a secret admirer. Maybe they see you and are admiring you from afar, and you are just standing out above anyone else. They just haven't told you yet. But for the most part, I'm doing it for people who have a certain person in mind. And it's like, I want to know, like, what makes me stand out above the others? What makes me, the apple of their eye? And I'm starting with divine feminine and divine masculine, and then going into the signs, like I just said. Please be clear that the divine feminine and the divine masculine are separate entities. You are whole by yourself. So I don't always do these readings just to, satisfy what you may want to hear about a person that you're involved with that you may think is your twin flame. I'm doing it for you because you are divinity and you deserve your own special attention, you know? Okay, that's cool. D to the Dra 7. That's what's up. Jamila, how you doing, boo? So yeah, let's get into it. Divine feminine, what makes you the one? I'm gonna run through it. Okay. Divine feminine. What makes divine feminine the one? What is it that makes her stand out? Three goddess guidance cards. What makes divine feminine the one? Why is, she so outstanding? What makes divine feminine the one? Okay. All right, so I'm gonna switch these around. We have one, golden opportunity. Two, focused intention. And then, above all else, blossoming. So we're going to start with the golden opportunity here, which says important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. Now, with this golden opportunity card speaking to why it is that this person sees you as the one, what I'm feeling is that you kind of just appeared at maybe either a crazy time or you a crazy time for them, or you were somebody that they felt were out of their league. Whatever it is like you came at an opportune time, like they were not expecting the connection with you when it came. Like when you're getting this message that an important door is opening for you and walk through it, that tells me that there was some hesitancy. Like, and the hesitancy comes when somebody is caught off guard. So divine feminine, I do feel like they were caught off guard by the strength of their emotions for you, by the strength of who you are as a person, the effect that you have on them. It's like you just cause waves of emotion to flow through them. And it was a very abrupt type of thing. It was something, it was like I can't call it coincidences because nothing is a coincidence. If you have a personal matter, you can always shoot me an email and we can talk about getting doing a personal private reading for you, or you super chat to ask your questions and I can pull some cards for you. That's how that works. But yeah, you're like a golden opportunity, just like this card says. They see you as something that they were not expecting, that they probably did not qualify for, or they didn't think that they would be able to achieve or get at this certain point in life right now. Three tarot clarifiers. You have the Four of Coins, Five of Cups, Four of Cups. So they could have been in a position where they were kind of coming off of something that didn't work out the way they wanted it to work out. Could have been a relationship, but I also feel like it's like it could be like home matters or something. They could have been in a place of kind of changing or transitioning to a new location, moving from somewhere, moving back home from somewhere, possibly even staying like with parents or something. So they kind of had maybe a hit to the ego or whatever off of that, because you know people don't too much like to be grown and living with their mom or dad. So it could be that type of situation. With the Four of Coins, I'm also feeling that maybe they knew from the get go that they had issues that would cause problems. It's like even when they saw you and it was like, oh my God, this woman, I feel so much for her, or this, you know, person, this divine feminine, I feel so much for this person. They are so beautiful, so angelic. I don't know if I can afford to be with this person, whether it be literally or figuratively. Like maybe they spiritually or emotionally knew that they could not handle all that you deserve. And I feel like it's because of some issues that they didn't necessarily work through before y'all even got together or before y'all even met. It was some type of situation that they were in, and they were kind of like in a place of stagnancy, just kind of like, you know, hemming and hawing over a disappointment in their life. Either it being because they, you know, were in some place and living good and had to move back home, or maybe back to their hometown, or things weren't going as good in their home. Maybe they were going through like a separation or divorce or something, and all of that they had just been keeping to themselves. For something so beautiful to come along at that point in time, it's almost like they knew that they were not ready. But at the same time, it's like because of what you made them feel, the wave of emotion that you shot through them, it's like they could not resist, you know, going into this thing with you because they felt the connection regardless. So that's one one thing we have here. Then we have focused attention here. Keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you will make your mark. So, regardless of everything that they had going on, it's like, man, I can't see this beautiful specimen and just let it pass by. Like, it could have even been a degree of possessiveness. Like if you're around this person and they are like very possessive of you, like when other people come talk to you, they stand closer, or in a group of people, they maneuver their way to your bubble, you know, into your circle, and they kind of stand there almost like a security guard. that's the kind of that's the kind of imagery that I'm getting here with this card. It's like were focused in on you in like a room full of people, especially with that golden opportunity and the focused intention. It's almost like something about you was beaming out to them, something about you was calling out to them, and they came to you like a moth to a flame. You know, it was a very strong impulse, and it's like regardless of everything else that they may have been going through, because I'm really feeling like a lot of issues. It could be a lot of legal issues, it could be financial issues, it could be family issues, or all of the above. Because I feel like this person was really going through a lot, you know, with the energy I'm channeling here, really going through a lot, but they were like, man, I got to see what this is about. I have to know, I must know what this is about. So, oh, there it goes with that Empress energy looking like a blessing on wheels, baby. They seen that Empress energy and it was like, oh man, I'm tuned into this. I'm excited about this. It's like you were a breath of fresh air, a new thing to get their mind off of all of the mess that they were going through. So them seeing you and being like, oh my God, this is more than I thought I could have at this point in my life. This is more than anything that I could have, kind of conjured up or dreamt up myself. Just this beautiful happening, this beautiful meeting of two souls at a crossroad being the golden opportunity, and them being like, yeah, I got to go see what's up with this because that Empress energy is too good. It's calling me, man. It just kept calling me. That type of energy is like they could not pass you by, like looking so beautiful, looking so abundant, beautiful voice, smelling good, looking good, shaped right, stacked right, curves in all the right places. Like just that beautiful Empress energy that they just wanted to submit before they could not help themselves from being drawn into you. Yeah, it's Pookie. They just could not help themselves from being drawn into you. It was like a blessing that came out of nowhere, one that they probably didn't even feel that they deserved. After having walked a long road, it's like, wow, this is it though. And they were like, if this is my next chapter, I want to go at it. I want to see where this goes. So regardless of whether or not, y'all are still good, because then we have that blossoming here. And this is like first and foremost, you are just getting started. So have patience with yourself and the process and do not give up. There is a degree of, like I said, they already knew that they didn't feel worthy, that you looked like something out of their league. But it's like you were so tempting, and not even just in a sexual way, just in a way that like you spoke to every part of them, you spoke to their soul, and they just felt so much that they had to come. They were just so drawn to you, they had to come to you. And it has been rough. And I think in them knowing that they couldn't hold themselves back from you, there's also that feeling of, dang, like I gotta get myself together. Like I feel like you motivate this person to do better. Like you break down walls around them that they had no intention of putting down for anyone. It's like they were just fine being in their own cocoon, off to their own by themselves, kind of dealing with the staleness of life and whatever issues that they were trying to make their way through. It's like life was gray, and all of a sudden, like this burst of color came out of nowhere. Everything was just in black and white, and all of a sudden there's like paint sprinkles everywhere. Like rose art, Lisa Frank kind of colors everywhere, just colors and glitters and speckles and shiny things and new things. And it's just a bunch of newness. And they, to be honest, it's like they're still trying to adjust to it, but I feel like you give them a thrill in that way. It's like you open them up to another side of life. And that's like, above all else, you're that one. You're that one that opens them up to another side of life. We have that seven of coins card there. Okay. Had two other cards that fell out, but they were just all lopsided and way out the way. So with the seven of coins card, is like something that requires an investment. It requires a lot of work, and I feel like they know that they're gonna have to do better, which is what I when I was saying that you bring like another side out of them. They know that they're gonna have to put in some work, and it could be a long hard road where they're trying to balance and clean up their act and everything that's going on around them, trying to tie up those loose ends because they want to be able to like fully pursue whatever this is with you. Divine feminine. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And they know that they reap what they sow. They know that they reap what they sow. So with this thing just getting started, and things tend to be rocky sometimes when you're just getting started, especially when you feel so deeply so soon. And I feel like they know that it's going to be a process, and they know sometimes it's going to feel like they're working harder than they've ever worked before, or they feel like they could put in much less energy with somebody else, and get a degree of happiness, but it's not going to fulfill them and it's not going to take them into that new chapter of living the way that this does. So I do feel like you make them want to go ahead and like just really clean up their act. Like, take on this workload, how heavy it may be, handle all of these burdens, tie up communications, whether it's like finalizing a divorce or go ahead and getting the word out, selling the house so that you can like split the proceeds and y'all go y'all separate ways. Whatever it is like you make them want to really get on the ball with all of those issues that I was talking about earlier in the reading, where this person may have had legal issues or financial issues or issues in the home or whatever instability and problems that they were having. And I feel like it's quite a few of them with that seven of coins and the 10 of swords. It was quite a few problems, like all compiled and compacted. You really, it's almost like they wish that they had met you at another point in life, like right person wrong time. That's what I'm feeling. But at the same time, it's like I can't pass up this opportunity, because they felt it immediately, or they felt it like very soon after y'all started talking or dating or whatever the case may be. And it has opened them up in a major way. And it's like, okay, if I'm gonna move to the next stage with this person, I have to get on my shit. I have to invest my time and energy into correcting things, tying up loose ends, things that should have been taken care of, and I've just been kind of dragging out, kind of in a state of just kind of dull living. When you feel like you don't have nothing to live for, you ain't particularly in a rush to do anything. So it's like now they're looking into things that they could have been had tied up if they were kind of motivated to do it on their own. But that's another reason why you are the one for them. That's why you are above other people for them, because you make them want to do that. You make them want to, look into growing up. The page of coins, yeah, he's just been given this gift of, being the holder or the keeper of stability or of earthly goods, and he wants to be good at his job. He wants to learn what to do. This is like, I want to really become an adult. It's like you are inspiring their adulting here. You make them want to do adult stuff and take care of their affairs in an adult manner. Just helping them grow, helping them to ascend, building them up as a person at the same time, because a lot of things have been like tearing them down, and then here you come helping to build them up, full of light. You're introducing color back into a stale existence. So, between them just automatically seeing you as somebody who was like, oh my God, where did this person come from? I was not expecting this. It kind of, came out of left field, slapped them upside the head, and they're like, dang, I got to have this person. Like, I need to be with this person. I need to see what this energy is about, to the point where it's like, okay, if I'm going to stay with this person, if I'm going to keep the divine feminine in my life, I have to take care of things on my own, because I can't burden her. It's just, you're looking like you're looking, divine feminine. You're looking like you're looking, just um, a blessing to their senses. Much, very much so, a blessing to their senses. This is a lot of Venus energy, like Taurus, Libra, and then we have this earthy energy here, like a blessing of earthy energy. It's like you make them feel present in the moment. You make them feel alive again. Before, they didn't necessarily feel that. There was a lot of energy of this right here, this staleness, this disappointment with what has happened so far, and kind of just keeping to myself, kind of staying to myself and not really handling things the way I'm supposed to be handling them, which caused things to kind of get out of hand or linger longer than they should have. And that's what they're trying to fix now, I feel, to try to be, right for you, or to make sure that you're comfortable, or, to give you what it is that they know you deserve, because they've known it from day one. But yeah, that's what makes you the one who stands out to them, divine feminine. That's what makes you the it girl, the top choice, the top pick, all of that. So feel good about yourself, lady. Feel good, okay? And thank y'all for watching. I'm gonna go ahead and do the divine masculine now. And if I don't take a nap in between, then I'll go ahead and get started on the 12 signs, okay? Thank y'all for watching. Bye.